Hey guys, welcome back to another Barbecue Bros video. Today I'm going to be doing a hot and fast rib cook. So this is going to be slightly different than the way I normally cook my ribs. Typically, as you've seen in my other videos, I like to go about 200, 225, and I do kind of a modified 3-2-1 method. And it ends up being about 5.5 to 6 hours. So as you saw in one of my last videos where I did the brisket cook, I cooked the brisket at 275, so it cut the cook down in just 7 hours, and it turned out being the best brisket I've ever cooked. I've also done a hot and fast pork shoulder. I think I did a picnic once, and I've tried it with a Boston butt as well, and the results were just really great. So today is the first time I'm going to try a hot and fast cook with some ribs. So I've got some baby back ribs, and here they are right here. I've got them rubbed down with Simply Marvelous Sweet Seduction this time. And you guys have seen me prep my ribs plenty of times, so I wanted to spare you all that and just get straight to getting these guys on the grill. So I've got the DigiQ set for 325. I've read where guys, have tested anything between 275 and like 350. So I decided to pick 325. The DigiQ's got my kettle here up to about 320. So I'm going to go ahead and get these guys on, and I'll show you my setup. So you can see over on the right, I've got the Smokinator installed again today, and got a bunch of charcoal in there, and that's some apple wood on top that I'm using for some smoke flavor today. And then I've got a drip pan down there in the bottom. So we're going to go ahead and get these guys on. Put those right over the drip pan. Just like that. Couple nice looking racks of babies. Wipe my hands off real quick. And we'll go ahead and get this guy covered up. And what I plan on doing is probably going about an hour to an hour and a half at 325, and then I'll put them straight into some foil, and probably for another 2 hours. So my goal is about 3 hours, maybe 3.5 on this cook. So we'll pick back up when it's time to foil them. Alright, it's been about an hour and 15 minutes, so we're going to go ahead and those are looking good. Man, it's a great color on them. So you can see that there. They're already looking nice and tender. So I'm going to put meat side down into the foil. Grab me a little pineapple juice. As you guys saw a couple videos ago, I braised some ribs with pineapple juice for the first time, and those were probably the best ribs I've ever done, so I'm doing that again today. Alright, that's one rack. Get that back on the grill. And then we'll grab this other guy, and you can see there how tender they are. So we'll go ahead and put meat side down, and then again hit this one with some pineapple juice, and get this one wrapped up. Like I've mentioned before, I always like to go with double foil, just in case it, if you get the cheap stuff, or in case it pops a hole somewhere, I like to have another layer just to enforce that more. And get this guy back on the grill. And we'll go ahead and shut the lid back up. And I'm going to let these go for about an hour and a half to 2 hours. And we'll pick back up when they're done, and take a look at them and cut them up and see how tender they came out. Alright guys, so I've cut into a few of these. They came out super tender. They almost came out too tender because they're just literally just falling. I mean, see that? I mean, it just fell straight off the bone, so I know in competition that's not really what you're looking for, but taste wise they taste amazing. Really good flavor to them. Really good. So you know, nice little smoke ring on there. So this is a nice option to have to be able to cook some babies at a 3-hour mark. So again, quick recap, you know, we just did these at 325, an hour and a half with no foil, and then I did 2 hours with foil. So still lots of good smoke flavor in there, and great end product. So appreciate you guys watching. If you try this hot and fast method, let me know in the comments how they come out for you. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks a lot.